If you've never been here, you don't know what it's like. This illness eats your soul, just a nibble at a time, but soon enough you notice the change. You can feel the emptiness that has opened up inside, as if there is a real void within your physical body, just waiting to swallow up the rest of you. On the outside you look okay. Everyone else thinks it should be easy to cure your illness. They burden you with a strange kind of guilt. You feel bad that you are suffering this way, guilty for an illness over which you have no control. The hollowness is real. It's like you no longer exist. Only the shell of yourself remains. Living half a life, your body continues to perform some normal functions, as if it were a computer repeating a list of standard tasks which it has been programmed to do. Nothing has any purpose. There seems little point in so much as getting out of bed in the morning, let alone breathing in and out. So why are we here? To live pointless lives, repeating tasks over and over again until our physical bodies expire? What kind of existence is that? Why isn't there more to life? Some people have children, but why? So they can repeat the same banal existence? Don't you ever question everything? I wonder why my heart continues to beat. If I wasn't here, it wouldn't matter. That's the honest truth. Say what you like about the value of life, but what's one life amongst billions? Why would you care what I do with my life, or lack of one? Why do you want me to live? I'm in a strange place. I don't want to live, but I don't want to die either. So if it is to be this way, I need a little something from the universe, if you please. A little something to let me know that I'm wrong about all this. Something to prove there is a reason why I'm here. After sleeping, I wake feeling strange. It's not anything that can be pinned down into words, but it's different. I'm different, somehow. Maybe I just had a weird dream, although I don't recall anything I dreamt about. To be honest, it's the first time I've really felt something in a long time, and leaves me rather confused. In an effort to cheer myself up, I head out to the store to buy some chocolate. It's not a cure, but it tastes nice. As I'm walking down the street, I accidentally brush too close against someone heading in the opposite direction. As I turn around to apologise, I realise there's nobody there. Starting to think I'm losing my mind, I shrug it off and carry on. In the shop, I go to pay the cashier after selecting my favourite, placing the change in his palm. My fingers brush against his hand, and I watch him vanish into thin air, coins and all. Taken aback, I glance around, but nothing seems out of the ordinary. The other people all have a similar blank expression on their faces for a moment, and then everything is fine. No shock, no panic, no screaming, nothing. It feels like I'm stuck in a Matrix film. Somebody gets deleted and nobody gives a shit. I race out of the shop, managing not to bump into anybody as I go, and hurry home. This is a dream, that's all. I'm going to wake up in a minute. Either that or I've finally lost what was left of my sanity and I'm having bizarre paranoid delusions. After I get home I test it on myself, but sadly the results prove what a sick sense of humour God or whatever is out there has. Nothing happens. Typical. After about a week of hibernation and hermitage, I start dreaming about people I don't know. It's weird, but then dreams are weird as a standard. However, this seems a little different somehow. I don't know. At least this odd intervention is a distraction of sorts. I suppose there is that. Looking for further distraction, I go out for the first time in ages. It feels like a lot more time has passed than really has. Seeking solitude, I search out a remote woodland deep in the countryside and just wander. I feel at peace here. The sounds of nature all around, the sun twinkling above the treetops, just me and them. It's like the world doesn't exist anymore. There is only here and now, the peace and oneness. I slip off my shoes and tread the earth barefoot. Strangely, it is quite comfy. Nestling at the foot of a grand old tree, I lift my water bottle to my lips. That's when I see them. People some distance away. But not just any people. I instantly recognise the faraway faces as some of those from my dreams. But so what? As if answering myself, I stand up, feeling compelled to close the distance, not stopping to collect my things first. It's like some unknown force has possessed me and I am merely a robot. Upon reaching the group, my arms spread wide and I enveloped them in a hug, causing them to disintegrate simultaneously. Brilliant. What am I, the Grim Reaper in human form? If this is my future, I am very scared for the population. Numbly, I turn around and trudge back to the tree. Do you ever feel like life is just a book and you are living out a story that was written by somebody else? Sometimes it seems like certain things are destined to happen, like choice and free will are simple illusions. The choices you make, you are always going to make those choices. I seem to have Satan's version of the Midas touch. To be honest, I'm not sure which is better, being virtually ready to end it all or being the end for other people. Perhaps the former. Picking up my water bottle, I drain some more and gaze up at the tree thoughtfully. How simple life seems for the trees. They grow, they absorb sunlight on beautiful days, rain on gloomy days, carpet the floor with their leaves, modify the ground with their lumpy roots as they reach out, searching for nutrients, provide shelter and homes for some wildlife, spread their seed to sprout new trees so they are never alone. Yes, it must be pretty good to be a tree. Picking up my shoes, I wander away. I envy the trees. God, is that the point I'm at? Life is that bad? Actually, maybe it is. If this is it, I can never have physical contact with anybody ever again. I can't even shake hands or anything, because if I did, the other person would be doomed. No more intimacy or relationships. I can never have a family. What kind of life is that? If other people had this cursed touch, humans would die out. Those who didn't get vanished would stop any kind of physical contact, and within a couple of generations we would go extinct. That probably wouldn't be so bad as far as the planet goes though. Mother Nature would reclaim all that is rightfully hers, but for us it would be the end.